you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be discussing some of the books that I enjoyed reading in 2024. I wanted to bring these to y'all because I wanted to show y'all a different side of myself. I'm always doing story times or vlogs, and I wanted to show y'all a different aspect of my life because I do thoroughly enjoy reading. It was something that I always enjoyed growing up, and although I lost the passion for a little bit, I now have it again, and I do want to continue reading on into 2025. So here are some of the great books that I read, and I hope y'all enjoy them just like I did. Some of them are audiobooks, so I will link them down below in the description box, but I hope y'all enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and let's get with the video. So the first title that we're going to be discussing today is I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver, and this is an amazing book, y'all, and let me tell you why. It's about this young kid named Ben, and they decide to one day come out as non-binary to their parents, but unfortunately the parents wasn't having it and kicked him out. And you find out that Ben has an estranged sister, so immediately Ben hit up the sister and is like, girl, like, the parents is tripping, like, can you please come get me? Mind you, Ben ain't seen their sister in like years because they have a huge age gap. So the sister along with her husband comes and picks up Ben, and it takes us through the journey of how Ben is handling being non-binary as well as being kicked out. And it also does incorporate a beautiful love story with a character named Nathan, and it's like a nice little friends to lovers type of story. And I kind of love it in a way because you don't hear about non-binary like stories often in books as well as in media, and it was just something different for myself because that was my first queer book that I've ever read, and I honestly loved it. It was a really great book, so I do highly recommend it. I rate this book at 8.5 out of 10 only because I wish the story would have went into more details about the sister's relationship with the parents as well as the relationship that she did have with Ben prior to leaving. I hope that the author maybe expands on that further. If not, it's understandable. Like, let the readers, you know, make up stuff in their head, but I would love to see more and hear more about this book. So with that being said, go check it out, and I hope y'all like it. So the next title that we're going to be discussing is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is my all-time favorite book. Okay, I first found out about it because of the movie, and I had seen it like 10 million times when I found out that they had a book. So I said, okay, well, let's check it out, and I fell in love. So this book is about a young teen named Charlie, right? And this is based in the 90s, and Charlie is writing these letters to somebody who is anonymous, aka the reader, and it's showing how Charlie is trying to maintain like his mental health while being in high school, because he did have a lot of mental health struggles. He had a lot of unfortunate things happen in his life, such as a friend passing away and even a family member passing away as well. And it's just showing Charlie trying to deal with his trials and tribulations while having amazing friends by his side named Sam and Patrick, who help him try to make his freshman year easier, seeing as they are seniors, so they've been there for a long time. And it's just a beautiful story. It is very sad as well, so it can be triggering to some people who have mental health issues and maybe is sensitive to those type of topics, but I do definitely recommend. I say 10 out of 10, highly recommend. I love this story, and I always recommend it to people who love coming of age stories such as myself. They're one of my favorite genres in like media and like movies, books and whatnot, just because obviously I'm a woman, so I don't know what it's like to be a man, and it's just different and nice to kind of see what it's like in the psyche of a man in like a few hours. Of course, a movie is not gonna tell a whole synopsis of what it is to be a man, but it's just nice to kind of see the different representation for them and how different men handle their mental health. The next book that we're going to be discussing is called The Good Lie by A.R. Turow. This book is about a therapist and a detective, and they link up and decide to try to solve a case when all these teen boys keep going missing in this nice white affluent area. And the detective has like a semblance to the case because his son was one of the children taken, and the therapist has a connection as well just because one of her patients is one of the accused in the case, and so they're trying to prove that it wasn't her client, as well as figure out, you know, how to stop everything, because the story has a crazy twist ending, and I think you should, you should read it. I definitely rate this book a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. I just wish that the book was a lot longer. It is a short listen. I listened to this on Audible and it was really good. Like I said, I absolutely loved it, but it was not long enough. I need more content ASAP, okay? Like, I need that. Okay, you need that, I need that, okay? Let's get into it. So with that being said, the very last read that I wanted to talk to you guys about was a book called Rootless by the author. Her name is Crystal, and I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I don't even want to butcher it, but I will have all of the authors' names on the screen, so just in case y'all want to check them out and actually read the books. So like I said, the book is called Rootless by the author named Crystal, and this book is about a Ghanaian couple that's living in England, and it's mostly about this girl. Her name is Efe, and it shows from the time she was about 6 years old when she landed in England to the point where we start the book, because when you start the book, she up and leaves her family, and you don't know why she left. She just goes, leaves, disappeared, does not say anything. Mind you, her and her husband have a child together. So this book is trying to give you answers to why she left her family, as well as, like, you know, why was she having such a hard time with being a mother, because even though her husband absolutely loved the idea of having a family and having children, it was taking a toll on her with postpartum. And so it's just a beautiful book, and honestly I had to rate it a 10 out of 10 because I've never had a book made me cry before. But y'all, when I finished this book, I was sobbing. Like, I'm talking about sobbing. So if you're sensitive, like, you're gonna cry. And I'm talking about, this is coming from somebody who typically doesn't cry when it comes to like media such as shows, movies, or books. Even if it is something sad, a lot of times it does take a lot to get that emotion out of me. So the fact that a book could create that like much emotion, it honestly moved me, and I recommend this book to anybody who wants to know what it's like to be a mother going through postpartum, or even if you're a mother who is going through postpartum yourself and you just kind of want to hear other stories from different women, even if it is a fictional story. But I absolutely love this book, and like I said, I do rate it a 10 out of 10, and I recommend it to anybody, absolutely anybody, man, woman. Like, it's a great read, and it's very quick as well. So with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. If you would like to see more content like this, definitely comment down below. Honestly, I was very nervous trying to make this video, as you could tell, just because I was very excited to make something different like this. But also, like I said, this is something out of my comfort zone, so I wanted to try something new. If y'all don't want to see more content like this along the lines of maybe books, as well as me just talking and it's not a story time, definitely let me know. I'm open to all types of feedback, because at the end of the day, I want to know what I can do to make my channel better. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. If you do want to see more content like this, hit them comments. Hit me up on TikTok, like, what's T? It's the same name as my YouTube name. Get into it, y'all. Bye.